After Rahul Gandhi's video at the nightclub went viral and became a huge political showdown, TRS has taken a drug dig. TRS throws the white challenge to Rahul Gandhi. Congress called calling for a drug test on TRS Netas. Remember, the earlier Congress party had called that there needs to be a drug test on TRS Netas. So now the TRS is reacting and mocking Rahul Gandhi. And clearly this is now barbs flying ahead of Rahul Gandhi's Telangana visit. Because in just the next few hours, Rahul Gandhi is expected to visit Telangana. Banners have also been put up in parts of the city asking if the Congress Member of Parliament from Wayanad is ready to accept the white challenge by Minister KTR. White challenge initiated by TPCC President Revan. Alright, so clearly all is not over with regard to that video that had surfaced, which the Congress clearly said was a personal visit, a personal meeting with regard to Rahul Gandhi's visit to Kathmandu. But this video of nightclub going viral and in no time becoming a massive political issue. And of course, the BJP had jumped into it. But now it has spiraled to the TRS and to Telangana, because just hours with Rahul Gandhi's visit expected to Telangana, the TRS has thrown a white challenge. This is in response to Congress party calling for a drug test on TRS Netas. Now the TRS is mocking Rahul Gandhi and clearly asking, will he be ready for a white challenge? And this by Minister KTR. White challenge basically was initiated by TPCC President Revan, and this is in response to how the Congress had earlier reacted. Take a look at that poster and banner that are being now seen. And that is where it asks, Rahul ji, are you ready for the white challenge ahead of his visit? Giving you a background, he had visited for a wedding, Kathmandu, and there was a nightclub where he was seen partying and the video had gone viral. Ashish is now joining me from Hyderabad. Ashish, clearly that nightclub video has now percolated to a political showdown expected in Hyderabad over the white challenge. But where is this white challenge reference coming from?
So, Pooja, we have to go into the background of this white challenge. In September last year, Telangana Congress President and MP Revanth Reddy, he alleged that several of the ministers of ruling Telangana Rashtra Samiti and its MLAs and lawmakers, they are involved in the drug scam, and in fact they are protecting all those who are involved in drug smuggling and drug consumption. He in fact threw a challenge that he is willing to undergo all kind of scientific tests proving that he is nowhere involved in any kind of drug consumption. And he asked that Telangana Minister K.T. Rama Rao, who is son of Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, he should also come and join and undergo similar kind of scientific tests proving that he has not consumed drugs. Now, in current scenario, Rahul Gandhi is coming to Hyderabad, and here Telangana Rashtra Samiti now hit back to Telangana Congress. They have in fact kept posters in several parts of the city where it is challenged that whether Rahul Gandhi is willing to undergo a similar kind of scientific drug test here in Hyderabad. So clearly, political showdown between TRS and opposition Congress here in Telangana.
Keep tracking all the latest on this, Ashish. But I do want to add here, so this means, are we expecting tomorrow as well, as in when Rahul Gandhi visits, that there's going to be a political showdown? Because he would want, of course, the Congress to be publicized there in the state. But clearly, TRS and other parties are ensuring that they will be ready with a counter to embarrass Rahul Gandhi. Ashish, if you can hear me, clearly as of now it doesn't appear to be just any visit for Rahul Gandhi, because TRS and other parties will be ready with the showdown and to try to embarrass the Congress Member of Parliament.
Yes, absolutely right. You are absolutely right, Pooja. You have it's always expected. Earlier, there was a showdown. There was a contention, a political row over Rahul Gandhi's visit to Osmania University. Now, High Court has clearly rejected that it's a whole university administration decision that whether it should allow any political activity inside the campus. So Rahul Gandhi is not going to Osmania University. He is arriving here in Telangana, here in Hyderabad on 6th. And then he'll be addressing a public meeting.
Ashish, stay on with me, because I'm joined from the TRS, Krishank, the one who challenged Rahul Gandhi. Krishank, Why make this personal visit to Kathmandu where he's seen partying that anyone would do, any neta or irrespective of public life? Why bring it here on a political visit to Telangana?
No, Pooja ji, one thing, it's his absolute liberty, it's his privacy, he can do whatever he wants. But two things we are confused about. In the local channels here, the Telangana Congress president has stated in the interviews that the lady with Sri Rahul Gandhi is Chinese ambassador. So this is one confusion.
No,
And
there's no
another
confusion.
important
I would add here, India Today has done a fact check, sir. That's not true at all. So please go ahead.
So probably the Congress Telangana president should know about it. One more thing is, it is Sri Revant Reddy who has started this white challenge. Couple of months back, he has challenged Minister KTR that he should be taking a white challenge, a drug test, for which then itself KTR has accepted the challenge, but has requested that Sri Rahul Gandhi has to also come for this white challenge. So now that Sri Rahul Gandhi is coming to Telangana,
Okay.
why not take this white challenge? KTR ji also is ready to do it. This is the initiative by Telangana Congress President Revant Reddy to take the white challenge. So Mr. KTR also is ready to give his samples. Let Rahul Gandhi ji, who is visiting Telangana, also take up this white challenge, which Congress President Revant Reddy has initiated, called for. This is nothing to do with us. And youngsters are asking that because Congress leaders are throwing out challenges of drug tests to other political parties, why not start from Rahul Gandhi himself?
So what is expected then when Rahul Gandhi arrives? Because this is clearly, he's not going to give a sample and drug test, but are you saying that because Congress had said this in the first place, this is a political counter to that and then Rahul Gandhi should come forward?
This should be a lesson for Congress party itself that they cannot preach, just keep preaching. They have to practice also. They go give moral classes for everyone, but when it comes to themselves, they are talking about privacy or liberty or ethics, XYZ. So today, Congress party has to rethink when they talk outside, be it it's Telangana Congress President Revant Reddy or Mr. Rahul Gandhi himself.
Okay, thank you so much, Krishank, TRS Neta, who's now challenging. Why shouldn't Rahul Gandhi also do a white challenge if leaders from his party expect the TRS to do the same? So it's going to be now a political showdown there in Telangana. Rahul Gandhi expected to visit that nightclub video is now going to be made part of that political narrative.